In the annals of history, hidden knowledge has always been a source of power, mystique, and controversy. Ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Sumerians, have buried secrets in texts and scrolls, documents so powerful that they threatened to overthrow the very foundations of their societies. These were the books that ancient rulers feared would unravel the status quo, exposing truths they were desperate to keep concealed. But what are these hidden books? What ancient wisdom did they hold that posed such a danger to those in power? And why, even today, do we still find ourselves fascinated by them? Today, we're going to uncover the stories of forbidden books that ancient civilizations didn't want you to find. These texts weren't just lost or destroyed, they were hidden, intentionally erased from history. But thanks to the remnants of forgotten libraries, forbidden scrolls, and the relentless curiosity of modern-day explorers, the truth may be closer than we think. Let's begin our journey with one of the most enigmatic ancient civilizations, the Egyptians. While the pyramids and the Great Sphinx capture most of the attention, there are hidden realms of Egyptian wisdom that are just as awe-inspiring. The ancient Egyptians had libraries filled with scrolls that documented not just their everyday lives, but their profound metaphysical understandings of the universe, life, and death. Yet the most sought-after text of all is the Book of Thoth, a legendary manuscript said to contain the wisdom of the gods. According to legend, the Book of Thoth was written by the god of wisdom himself, Thoth, a figure central to Egyptian mythology. This book was said to grant the reader access to immense power, including the ability to manipulate the very fabric of reality. Some accounts claim it could even control time, open portals to other worlds, and communicate directly with the gods. The power in these pages was so immense that it was said that those who attempted to read it without proper initiation were driven to madness or death. But where is it now? The Book of Thoth has been lost to history, but its influence permeates through other ancient Egyptian texts like the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, a set of mystical writings attributed to him, which some believe hold the key to understanding the secrets of alchemy and the creation of life itself. Scholars and treasure hunters alike have scoured ancient temples, looking for a trace of this forbidden wisdom, but no one has yet discovered its final resting place. The secret knowledge contained within the Book of Thoth remains an elusive mystery, possibly intentionally hidden by the priests and rulers of Egypt, who feared its power falling into the wrong hands. While Egypt holds many secrets, we must also look to the Sumerians, the earliest known civilization in human history. The Sumerians were the first to create written language, leaving behind thousands of clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform script. But among these tablets is one of the most important and yet most controversial texts of all time, the Epic of Gilgamesh. Now, you may think of the Epic of Gilgamesh as just another ancient myth, but it's much more than that. This text, often regarded as the oldest known piece of literature, is filled with cryptic symbolism and esoteric knowledge, much of which scholars are still struggling to fully decode. Among its many tales of adventure, friendship, and tragedy, it contains a hidden secret, a glimpse into the ancient Sumerian understanding of immortality and life beyond death. The Epic of Gilgamesh describes a journey to find the secret of eternal life, a theme that was common across ancient cultures. But why were these secrets so hidden? The answer lies in the power they held. The Sumerians understood things about life, death, and the cosmos that many scholars today have yet to grasp. The text was designed to keep this sacred knowledge away from the common people, to preserve it as the ultimate divine mystery. There's a long-standing theory that the Tablet of Destinies, an object featured in Sumerian mythology, held immense control over the fate of the universe. It was said to contain the power to control not only human life, but the cosmic forces themselves. Who knows what the ancients understood about the universe that we haven't yet discovered? Some believe that the Epic of Gilgamesh offers us the key to unlocking this ancient, hidden wisdom. Perhaps no ancient library is as famous for its destruction and the loss of knowledge as the Library of Alexandria. For centuries, this library was the greatest center of learning in the ancient world, home to hundreds of thousands of scrolls and manuscripts from across the known world. Among these texts were works of science, philosophy, and history, some of which are now considered to be lost forever. But hidden in the vast collection of Alexandria were also books of a far darker nature, texts that contained forbidden knowledge, knowledge that threatened the very fabric of society. One such text was the Book of Hermes Trismegistus, a work attributed to the mythical figure Hermes, who was believed to be a combination of the gods Thoth and Hermes. This text was said to contain teachings on alchemy, astrology, and divine magic. It was said that the teachings within the Book of Hermes could reveal the secrets of the universe, knowledge so potent that it was feared by those in power. Another book lost to the flames of Alexandria was the Sibylline books, a collection of oracles that were considered to hold the fate of nations. These books were revered for their prophetic powers, but over time, they were suppressed by religious authorities who believed the prophecies could upset the established order. When the library was destroyed, it wasn't just the physical scrolls that were lost, it was the potential to understand the very secrets of the cosmos. Even today, scholars and archaeologists are still searching for clues to the hidden libraries of Alexandria. But how much of this forbidden knowledge can we really recover? The Dead Sea Scrolls are among the most famous discoveries of the 20th century. Found in caves near the Dead Sea in the 1940s, these ancient manuscripts revealed much about the beliefs and practices of the Essenes, a Jewish sect that lived around the time of Jesus. However, hidden among these scrolls were some texts that raised more questions than answers. One such text was the War Scroll, a detailed prophecy describing an apocalyptic battle between the children of light and the children of darkness. This document spoke of hidden divine knowledge that could lead to the ultimate victory for the children of light. But it wasn't just a military manual. It was a spiritual guide, one that pointed to esoteric practices for achieving spiritual enlightenment and communing with the divine. But there are many unanswered questions about the scrolls, some of which were deliberately kept from the public. For example, portions of the Book of Enoch, a text that describes the Watchers, fallen angels, and their forbidden interactions with humanity, were included among the Dead Sea Scrolls, but only partially. Could there be more fragments hidden away in private collections or lost to time? Some believe that the full text of the Book of Enoch and other scrolls from the Essenes hold the keys to unlocking ancient spiritual knowledge. Knowledge so powerful that it was deliberately hidden from the mainstream to protect the world from its transformative influence. Shifting our focus to the Americas, the Mayan civilization offers another intriguing example of hidden wisdom. The Mayans were known for their extraordinary advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and architecture. However, they also possessed profound spiritual knowledge, which they encoded in intricate symbols and writings, most notably in the Mayan Codices. Many of these codices were destroyed by Spanish conquerors in the 16th century, as the Catholic Church sought to suppress the Mayans' pagan beliefs. However, some texts have survived, such as the Dresden Codex, which holds detailed knowledge about Mayan astronomy and the movements of the stars. The knowledge contained within these codices is believed to offer a blueprint for understanding cosmic cycles and predicting future events. Some scholars even suggest that the Mayans possessed an understanding of time and space that goes far beyond anything the modern world has been able to comprehend. They believed in a cyclical concept of time, one that involved not just earthly events, but cosmic alignments that could trigger spiritual awakenings and even apocalyptic events. Could the Mayan codices hold the key to unraveling these mysteries? Throughout history, civilizations have guarded their knowledge fiercely, knowing full well the power that certain ideas and texts could unleash. Whether it was the ancient Egyptians hiding the Book of Thoth, the Sumerians concealing the Epic of Gilgamesh, or the Jews safeguarding the Book of Enoch, these lost books weren't just written words. They were keys to understanding the very fabric of existence, the forces that shape their world, and perhaps even the universe. These books represent more than just ancient lore or forgotten myths. They are windows into untold truths, hidden wisdom that could have changed the course of history if only they had been allowed to be shared freely. The question is, why were they hidden in the first place? What knowledge did they contain that was so dangerous, so revolutionary, that entire civilizations would go to great lengths to ensure they remain lost to time? The answer may lie in the very nature of knowledge itself. Knowledge is power, and the ancient world understood this all too well. Keep knowledge from the masses was to maintain control, to safeguard order, and to prevent any challenges to the established powers. But no matter how hard they tried, the thirst for knowledge was too strong. These texts survived, resurfacing in fragments, waiting for the right moment to reveal their secrets. And perhaps that moment is now. In an age where we are constantly searching for answers to life's greatest mysteries, these forgotten books offer a glimpse into the ancient minds that grappled with the same questions we do. What is the purpose of life? What happens after we die? What is the true nature of the universe? The truth is, these books didn't just belong to the ancient civilizations that created them. They belong to all of us. They are our shared history, our collective wisdom, and their lessons are still relevant today. They challenge us to think beyond what we know, to question everything, and to seek the deeper truths that often lie hidden beneath the surface. So as we continue to uncover the forgotten texts of the past, let us remember that sometimes the greatest wisdom is the one that has been kept hidden the longest. It may take time, persistence, and sometimes even courage to uncover these truths, but it's worth it. Because in the end, the wisdom of the ancient world is still waiting for us to find it, understand it, and perhaps change the world with it once again.